me, Adam Sandler went from Jack and Jill to Uncut Gems, and he didn't get nominated? He went from Jack and Jill. What is up, film geeks, and welcome to my channel. This morning, the Oscar nominations got announced, and there's a lot of snubs. There's a lot of big snubs that I was just very upset they didn't get nominated. There's also a couple surprises. I was like, wow, I'm very happy that got nominated. So I'm giving you guys that little Oscar nomination recap. Biggest snubs, biggest surprises. Go ahead and comment your guys' thoughts down below on this year's Oscar nominees. What do you think of it? I got a lot of friends over on social media who are not too happy with all these choices. But let's go ahead and start this off with the biggest snubs. And first up, Best Supporting Actress. Jennifer Lopez for Hustlers. I mean, Hustlers was one of my favorite movies of last year, and not a lot of people seen it, and that is a crying shame because it was a damn near perfect movie. But Jennifer Lopez, to see what she's done in the past, to see her do this, captivate the screen, come out and bring that dramatic gut punch role, to not even get recognized for a nomination. I expected her to win. I expected her to get nominated. She was nominated at the Critics' Choice Awards. She was nominated over at the Golden Globes, but she was not nominated here. And I am pretty upset about it. She embodied this role so well. She took it on full head of steam, and she just killed it. Don't worry, Jennifer Lopez. I will always fight for you and say you got snubbed, because you got snubbed. Next up, animated feature film. I had Frozen 2 winning in my Oscar predictions video yesterday, but guess what? It didn't get nominated. I love Frozen 2. It was my favorite animated movie of 2019. I have not seen I Lost My Body or Claws, so I need to pop those guys on and watch them on Netflix, but I have not got the chance to see them, so happy for them. But Frozen 2, Missing Link, you won the Golden Globe and you're nominated here, but Frozen 2, they went into an enchanted forest to win it. They didn't. Oh man, I was kind of upset. I bet a lot of people aren't too upset about that one. Like, oh, Frozen 2, it's whatever. Not me. I was all for Frozen 2 because they went into the unknown. At least hope that song wins. Probably won't. Anyways, next up, directing. Greta Gerwig for Little Women. And you know what? I might be a little biased here because this was my favorite movie of last year, but Greta Gerwig in Little Women, it was one of the best made films of last year. How she told the story when it's 7 years in the past to the present, they had different hue for color. One was a bright orange, one was a cold blue. They had different hairstyles. How they told the story, it seems like it can get lost. You can get so confused. She told it so beautifully, and she doesn't get recognized. Again, the women are not in the best director. This is getting to be bullshit, guys, because Greta Gerwig, she's so deserving. She is one of the best filmmakers today, and she didn't even get nominated, and it's a goddamn shame, and I am very, very upset about it. But to me, the biggest snub of them all, H2O, Adam Sandler for Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems got no recognition this award season, and it was one of my top 5 favorite movies of last year. It's my favorite A24 movie, and Adam Sandler, this might be his best movie to date, is his best role to date. That is a hands-down guarantee. And he got nominated for the Critics' Choice Award, not for Golden Globes, and not for the Oscars. He actually put out a funny tweet. I got a good laugh out of it, but it was really sweet. He gave a shout out to Kathy Bates, but Adam Sandler should have been nominated because he went from Jack and Jill. Just think about that. He went from Jack and Jill. He did the grown-ups. I know the grown-up movies aren't good. I love them. They're not that good. He did all these kind of just very not good movies. And he came out and he captivated the screen. He did this role that no one thought he could do except for me. I always had belief that he could be a very dramatic role. Ever since Spanglish, I just knew he had it in him. And he got snubs. And you know what? That is the biggest snub of the freaking decade. Damn it, it's the new decade, but it doesn't matter. Biggest snub of the decade. Very, very upset Adam Sandler did not get nominated. Let's take a left turn down Happy Street and go into some of the biggest surprises. And I was actually right for my Best Picture nominees. I had all of them right except for one. And I had Knives Out in there for Best Picture. I had 9 movies, and I was right about the 9 movies. And I had Knives Out in there, and it didn't get nominated. At first, I was upset, but then I saw Ford v Ferrari took its place. My number 4 favorite movie of last year, and it got in, and I can't tell you how happy I am about it. I love Ford v Ferrari. It's an exhilarating thrill ride of a film. You get put in the driver's seat. You're there with Christian Bale. It's a fantastic film. James Mangold could have been snubbed for Best Director. He didn't really have much to talk about it, so I can't put him in the snubs. It wasn't that expecting if he was going to, but I'm very well surprised Ford v Ferrari got nominated, and I'm happy it did. I really, really am. If Knives Out did, I'm really glad Ford v Ferrari did. So that was actually a big surprise for me. Then, for Best Actress, Cynthia Erivo for Harriet. I mean, I haven't seen Harriet. It was not in theaters long enough for me to go check it out. During Thanksgiving time, too many movies come out. Knives Out, Ford v Ferrari, Frozen 2, Queen and Slim, all those movies. And Queen and Slim didn't get nominated. Okay, but Cynthia Erivo for Harriet. She got nominated, and you know what? Congratulations. I had a feeling she would, just because Harriet looked really good from the trailer. She looked like she was captivating. She looked awesome. I've heard really good things, so I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty surprised when she got nominated. I was like, wow, good for you, hon. She got nominated for Golden Globe, so it's not that big a surprise. But to me, I was surprised. And Saoirse Ronan's in. I love Saoirse Ronan so much, so I'm so glad she's in. And my final surprise was for Best Original Screenplay, Rian Johnson for Knives Out. Oh my god, and I am so excited for it. And that's what I'm rooting for now. I was rooting for Quentin and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I am so rooting for my main man, Rian Johnson, for Knives Out. Because Knives Out is a donut hole inside another donut's hole. It's not even a donut at all. It is hilarious, and it's so many times this movie could have fell apart, and they had so many strings out, and they had to tie it to a beautiful bow by the end of the movie. And if one string wasn't there, it would not look like a bow at all. It would not look like a bow at all. And he tied them all together so beautifully, and I fell in love with this movie. I've seen it 4 times in theaters. My second favorite movie of last year. Knives Out, Knives Out, Knives Out. I cannot preach it enough. I loved every second of it. Rian Johnson, congratulations. I am so damn happy you got in there. So there's my biggest snub, biggest surprise. It's not going over all the Oscars, everyone. You know who got nominated. You know what everyone's thoughts are. These are just how I feel about the snubs. Adam Sandler, H2O, pal, H2O. Anyways, guys, what are the biggest snubs and biggest surprises for your guys' Oscar nominees? Make sure to go ahead and comment those down below. Do me a favor, hit that big subscribe button. Also, I'm going to have lots more award videos coming this month, so make sure you guys smash the subscribe button. So you guys don't miss a beat. Do me a favor and go see a movie. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!